Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aftab Aleem Farooqi and I am assistant professor in biochemistry at Government Degree Science College Malir, Karachi. So as per directives of the Secretary College Education Department, I am starting the series of lectures in subject biochemistry. So today I am starting the BSc Part 1 syllabus. So the main chapter is Matrix of Life. So the main chapter is Matrix of Life, which consists of weak interactions in an aqueous environment, and I have choose the topic is ionization of water, weak acids and weak bases. So first of all, this is the main chapter which consists of the water and all the types of biomolecules which are dissolved in water, which are particularly the polar in nature. So first of all, I would like to emphasize the significance of water, importance of water. It means that, so first point is that water is the most abundant substance in living system, making 70% or more of the weight of most organisms. Second point is that the attractive forces between water molecules and the slight tendency of water to ionize are of crucial importance to the structure and function of biomolecules. Next point is that the water molecule and its ionization products, hydrogen, proton and hydroxyline OH ion, profoundly influence the structure and cell assembly and properties of all cellular components, including proteins, nucleic acids and lipids. As in the beginning I have told you about the water is a polar solvent. So water is a polar solvent means water has two dielectrical charges which consist in water molecule, 2 proton and 1 oxygen molecule. 2 proton hydrogen atom are joined to the oxygen molecule through lone pairs of electron, through lone pairs of hydrogen bonding, and it means that the water is a polar solvent. So it means only the polar substances are dissolved in water molecule. Like proteins, amino acids, they are only dissolved in water molecule. As far as the different salts, they are also dissolved in water molecule. So like amino acids, which are polar in nature, so they are dissolved in water molecule. But important point is that lipids, which are not dissolved in water. But why the lipids are undissolved in water? The reason is that water has a polar nature and lipids are non-polar in nature. So lipids are only dissolved in volatile organic solvents like ether, alcohol, benzene, chloroform, hexane, etc. So these are the main important points regarding the water. Now I am coming towards the main topic, which is our ionization of water, weak acids and weak bases. It means that ionization means when the water in which any base or added, any base added or any acid is added, so water molecule will be dispersed. So water molecule will be dispersed or separated to each other in decomposed in the hydrogen, oxygen, hydroxyline and water, protonic plus ion. So first of all, I am starting the ionization of water can be described by equilibrium constant. So the ionization means H2O. This is a structure of water molecule. So when the hydrogen is water molecule ionized, so proton, H plus ion and hydroxyl ion are separated. So when the important point is that when the water is ionized, so there will be a equal number of positive H plus ion and hydroxyl ion will be produces, and there will be equilibrium constant will be produces. This equilibrium constant is designated by Kw, which I will describe later on. So the ionization of water can be described by equilibrium constant. When weak acids or weak bases are dissolved in water, they can contribute hydrogen by ionization if acids, or consume H plus ion by being protonated if bases. So they possess, and these processes are also governed by equilibrium constant. Therefore, we discuss the ionization of water and of weak acids and weak bases dissolved in water. So the important thing in our next heading is the equilibrium point of reversible reactions is exposed by an equilibrium constant. Water molecules have slight tendency to undergo reversible ionization to yield a hydrogen ion and a hydroxide ion, giving equilibrium. So when the water molecule is reversibly dispersed or ionized, it produces H plus ion and hydroxyl ion. The position of equilibrium of any chemical reaction is given by its equilibrium constant. For the generalized reaction, we know that A plus B are the products, are the reactants, and they produces the C plus D products. So an equilibrium constant can be defined in terms of the concentration of reactants A and B and produces products C and D present at equilibrium. So equilibrium constant is defined by KAQ, means equilibrium constant is equal to the products, the concentration of products in equimolar concentration will be written on the above side, numerator side, and the product and the concentration of the reactants will be written down on the denominator, lower side. So equilibrium constant K is equal to active mass of C is to the active mass of D, and upon the active mass of A and active mass of B. So the degree of ionization at equilibrium at 25 degrees centigrade, only about 1 of every 10 molecules in pure water is ionized at any instant. The equilibrium constants for the reversible ionization of water is this. So अब देखें यहाँ पर जो है equilibrium constant, यहाँ पर हमें इसको मेंशन करना है, तो उसको किस तरह से करेंगे? Equilibrium constant is equal to active mass of hydrogen into active mass of hydrogen upon active mass of water. So in pure water at 25 degrees centigrade, the concentrations of water is 55.55 molar. So now the student important point is that how the 55.55 molar is obtained. So note that grams of water in 1 liter divided by the grams molecular weight. Grams molecular weight is this water H2O, which has the 16 plus oxygen and 2 molecular mass of hydrogen. So H2O means the total molecular weight of the water will be 18. So now the 1000 will be divided by the 18, so there will be the 55.55 molar. This is the concentration. So this is essentially constant in relation to the very low. This is essentially constant in relation to the very low concentration of hydrogen and hydroxyl ion, namely 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 molar. The important thing is that when the water is ionized, so equimolar concentration of proton, H plus ion and hydroxyl ion will be obtained. The equimolar concentration is 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 molar. So the total number of equimolar concentration of water is produces 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. So accordingly, we can substitute 55.5 molar in the equilibrium constant expression to yield equilibrium constant is equal to active mass of hydrogen into active mass of hydroxyl ion upon 55.55 molar. So on rearranging becomes 55.55 equilibrium constant is equal to active mass of proton, active mass of hydroxyl ion is equal to Kw. ये what is this Kw? ये जो है ये प्रोडक्ट है वाटर का, वाटर कांस्टेंट है ये जाहिर करता है कि जो 55.55 मोलर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन का जो वाटर है, जब ये अपने आयन में सेपरेटेड होता है तो उसकी जो इक्विलिब्रियम कंसंट्रेशन दोनों की वो बराबर होती है डिस्पर्स आयंस की. तो वो डेजिग्नेशन करते हैं उसको 55.55, वेयर KW डेजिग्नेट द प्रोडक्ट 55.55, द आयन प्रोडक्ट ऑफ वाटर एट 25 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. द वैल्यू फॉर K equilibrium constant determined by electrical conductivity measurement. So electric conductivity of pure water and found to be 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 16 at 25 degrees centigrade. So substituting this value for equilibrium constant in above equation is 55.5 molar into 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 16 molar is equal to active mass of hydrogen into active mass of hydroxyline concentration. Now we will multiply 55.5 into 1.8. So there will be 99.9 into 10 to the power minus 16 molar square. Okay, so is equal to active mass of hydrogen and active mass of hydroxyline. Now 99.9 is equal to 100. So when the 100, and you know that the 1 into 10 to the power minus 14 how it is originated. तो यहाँ पर होता ये है कि जो 100 है इसकी जो आप पावर को लेफ्ट साइड पे कम करते हैं तो वहाँ पर जो है वो इसकी 100 से जब 1 पे ले आते हैं तो यहाँ पर -16 कन्वर्ट हो जाता है -14 m स्क्वायर में. सो दिस इज द इक्वल टू active mass of hydrogen is equal to active mass of hydroxyline concentration, that is the water constant. Thus the product H plus ion, active mass of hydrogen ion and hydroxyline in aqueous solutions at 25 degrees centigrade always equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 14 molar square. So when there are slightly equal concentrations of both proton and hydroxyline as in pure water, the solution said to be neutral pH. अब देखें यहाँ पर होता ये है कि जब वाटर डिस्पर्स होता है तो वहाँ पर जो है कंसंट्रेशन दोनों की वो सेम होती है जैसे कि पहले बताया, यानी कि 1.7 into the minus 1 into the minus 7 moles, 1 into the minus 7 moles, that will be jointly convert into the 1 into the minus 14 molar square. So equimolar concentration of proton plus ion hydroxyline will be obtained when the water is ionized. So at this pH the concentration of proton and hydroxyline can be calculated from ion product of water as follows. So ion Kw is equal to active mass of hydrogen into active mass of hydroxyline. Solving for active mass of hydrogen ion gives. अब यहाँ पर क्या करते हैं कि यहाँ पर एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयन जो निकालेंगे वही हाइड्रोक्साइड होगा. तो अगर हम यहाँ पर एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयन को फाइंड आउट करना चाहें तो जो वाटर कांस्टेंट है इसका अंडर रूट लेते हैं और जो टोटल इक्विमोलर कंसंट्रेशन दोनों की मजमूई तौर पर होती है 1 into 10 to the power minus 14 m स्क्वायर, इसका अंडर रूट लेकर फिर उसको साइंटिफिक प्रेस करेंगे आप तो 10 to the minus 7 आएगा. ये 10 to the minus 7 जो है वो इक्विमोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोटॉन प्लस आयन एंड हाइड्रोजन दोनों की ये सेम होती है. अच्छा, अब यहाँ पर क्वेश्चंस के हवाले से जो कुछ पूछा जाता है एग्जाम में उसमें कुछ कभी न्यूमेरिकल्स भी अक्सर आते हैं. तो उसमें न्यूमेरिकल्स रिलेटेड टू आयनाइजेशन ऑफ वाटर वो क्या पूछते हैं आपसे, आप देखें इसी आयनाइजेशन वाटर कांस्टेंट के हवाले से क्वेश्चन. सपोज एक एग्जांपल तो मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ मैं, व्हाट इज द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोटॉन इन अ सॉल्यूशन ऑफ 0.1 मोलर सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. सो अब आपको मैंने शुरू में फार्मूला बताया था कि अकॉर्डिंग टू आयन प्रोडक्ट ऑफ वाटर KW वो क्या होता है, एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयन इंटू एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोक्साइड इज इक्वल टू 1 into 10 to the minus 14 m स्क्वायर. देखें 1 into 10 to the minus 7 into 1 into 10 to the minus 7 इक्वल टू 1 into 10 to the minus 14 m स्क्वायर, ये उस तरह से होगा. तो सॉल्विंग द प्रोटॉन गिव्स. अब यहाँ पर क्या करते हैं, इक्वेशन को रीअरेंज करते हैं. ये जो आप देख रहे हैं ना KW इज इक्वल टू एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोक्साइड, तो आप इसको क्या करेंगे कि रेंज आपको लेफ्ट साइड पर ले आएंगे आप एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन, इसको आपको फाइंड आउट करना है और वहाँ पर आयनाइजेशन कांस्टेंट वाटर कांस्टेंट जो है वो KW अपॉन हाइड्रोक्साइड नीचे आ जाएगा. ओके, अब उसके बाद क्या करेंगे आप, यहाँ पर जो वाटर कांस्टेंट की वैल्यू है 1 into 10 to the minus 14 m स्क्वायर अपॉन यहाँ पर जो 0.1 मोलर हाइड्रोक्साइड कंसनट्रेशन जैसे शुरू में आपको बताया है कि सॉल्यूशन में 0.1 मोलर कितना है NaOH है. तो अब यहाँ पर वो राइट डाउन नीचे कर लेंगे. अब उसके बाद क्या करते हैं कि जो 10 to the minus 14 m स्क्वायर अपॉन 10 to the minus ये 0.1 जो है इसको पावर में कन्वर्ट करते हैं. ठीक है, और ये जो है नीचे 10⁻⁻1 में आएगा, फिर ये 10⁻1 जो ये ऊपर चला जाएगा तो प्लस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। तो 10⁻14 में से जब 10⁻1 की एक पावर कम हो जाती है और 10⁻14 मोलर आपको कंसंट्रेशन यहाँ पर आपको मिल जाती है। तो ये जो है एक्टिव मास ऑफ हाइड्रोडायनामिक कंसंट्रेशन है। तो ये हमारा जो है आज इस आयनाइजेशन ऑफ वाटर के हवाले से ये फर्स्ट लेक्चर था। हमारा सेकंड लेक्चर जो होगा वो पीएच के हवाले से होगा। ओके, थैंक्स।